Hello, this is Geeky Dragon here with part 4 of episode 2, First Steps of Eldarya. I had to redo this because somehow the recording of this part went wrong. I don't know how exactly to explain it. The audio is just terrible, which isn't really saying much considering what my audio usually is. So this is starting a little bit before the end of episode of part 3. So I'm sorry for having a little enlapping here. But without further ado, let's begin. There, you have it. Now you know about our guards. Maybe you'll be a little less lost. Let's just say I feel better, but I still don't know who Jamon is. He's Miiko's right-hand man. He is the head of security at HQ. That's why he was the one who locked you up. I see. And you're Kero, right? Oh my god, he's blushing. Oh, you remember my name, actually. Kero is my nickname. My full name is Kero Shine. I'm in the Light Guard with Miiko and Jamon. I take care of the library and everything else associated with it. That job fits you like a glove. You just met him, but okay, it does. Thanks. Now that I think about it, I don't know your name. It's okay. No one needs to know the name of a criminal, right? Don't be mad at us. We are only doing our job. I know. I'm Ebony Moon. That's a nice nickname. Thanks. Kyushin made a sign for me to follow him towards the refuge. Stay near me so you don't get lost. We crossed a large square before arriving in a calmer area. Okay, now you find the bread in the refuge of El. Well, we didn't find anything around HQ, so I think that the kid must have hidden the rations somewhere else. The rations. Food is rationed here? Finding food here isn't easy, so yes, we have to ration the food. Let me know if you see the missing rations. Okay. It will be right here, and usually when you find something hidden, your mouth will change. So always pay attention, because you could find a familiar. Hint, hint. In later episodes. Great, say, you have an eye for this kind of thing. We can put everything back in its place now. Next. He seems to be fighting an internal struggle. I wonder how long it took him to make that decision. I'm going to leave a little piece of bread. That way when the boy comes back, there will be something here. Not a word to Miiko. I promise. In any case, I don't see how I could tell her anything. She doesn't seem to like me much. We found the bread. Woo! And instead of going here, I'm recording. That's my mom. You want to go back to where the central pavilion here. Sorry, I must be annoying you with my questions, but what is the refuge of El? It's a village in the headquarters of El. Inhabitants of Eldarya that are in need of help come here to stay while they work to find a more stable situation. A refuge, a guard that handles conflicts, and it's almost as if you are in a war. If you are in a war. We aren't in a war, but we have a lot of things to take care of. Come on, let's go back. You look so uncomfortable at saying that. We returned inside of HQ. Go here. There, everything is in its place. Kero, can you help me get home now? Sorry, but what we told you is true. The path you took to get here only works in one direction. Leaving here is much more difficult. But isn't there a way? Ah, Kero, you were able to find the Ezarel looked at me and stopped talking. A grin appeared on its face. During the beginning, I think he has a personal vendetta against you just because you're human. You are going to get in. You are going to get in trouble. Wait, she helped me. She found the food. Next. Really? He doesn't look happy about that. Next. You wouldn't want to help me try and convince Miiko to leave her here or in the village until we find a way to get her home, would you? Next. I don't know. What will I get out of it? I wouldn't say no to a double ration of honey and some cookies. You have a sweet tooth. Okay, I'll give you my share. Next. You are so generous. I feel like Kero got the short end of the stick here. Thanks. That's nice of you both. You can thank us when we've actually managed to convince Miiko. There's no guarantee that you won't go back in that cell. Okay. Well, he's not very optimistic, and has Ezarel ever heard? It's the thought that counts. So, let's go. Miiko is surely in the crystal room. Close the dialogue. We walked together to find Miiko. Ezarel had a grin on his face and seemed very amused by the whole situation. Kero, however, seemed more and more nervous as we neared the crystal room. As for me, my stomach couldn't have been in any more couldn't have been any more nodded. Dialogue in this in some parts just it kills you. Miiko was in the room where I had appeared only a few hours earlier. She was with Vulcan and Navira, as well as someone who I hadn't seen before. Listening to the tone of their voices, they seemed to be in the middle of a very important conversation. This might not be the best time to ask for a favor. Gosh. This is the second time they've been able to get here. At least you chased them away in time. Leiftan, are you alright? You didn't break anything. Don't worry, I'm fine. I don't know who it is, but do they understand that what they are doing is madness? They are putting us all in danger. No animations. The little puff of breath. I don't understand their reasoning either. I'm sorry. If I had been able to catch them, we could have questioned them. It's alright. You've helped us avoid the worst. You should go to the infirmary to make sure that you're really alright. I'll take care of the rest. The guy bent over to pick up his coat. Since you insist, but I assure you, I'm fine. Next. We'll see about that. Miiko noticed my presence just as the blonde guy was about to leave. Navira smiled when he finally saw us. Vulcan's expression, however, remained neutral. I will write a Eldaryan definition thing one of these days. When I go to define neutral, I will put his face in there because I assure you, most of the time he is the equivalent of neutral and quiet. This one's a flirt. I wonder what's going on now. I'm going to have to exit out and then come back. Get off the goddamn... Thank you. Now, where were we? Navera smiled when he finally saw us. Vulcan's expression, however, remained neutral. The guy named Leiftan seemed quite surprised to see me, as everyone else who I've run into in this world up until now. I thought I asked that she be put back to her cell. Well, we thought that. Kero! She helped me, and I thought that putting her back in that cell wasn't very useful. Okay, yeah, it's like, she makes snap judgments, doesn't she? Get used to this, she will actually destroy your life. Miiko lit the flame on her staff, seemingly annoyed, while Kero made himself very small. She seems nice, and an extra pair of hands could always be useful, right? That's enough. I'm not going to change my mind because you think she's nice. You think everyone is nice anyway. Kero started stammering while glancing at Ezarel in hopes that he would help him, but Ezarel didn't seem set on even lifting his little finger to help. The situation seemed to amuse him. Help came from someone else. Why don't we give her a chance? You never know. Yeah, plus, she's pretty cute. Next. Plus, she's a human. She could serve as bait during certain missions. I could serve as what? And if she doesn't cut it, we could always just lose her in the forest. Next. If she isn't eaten beforehand. Oh, so you guys are going to chop me up into soup, huh? But, do they know that I can hear everything they are saying? Are you serious? Well, since you want to keep her so badly, she's your responsibility. And don't come crying to me if something goes wrong. I don't want to hear about it. Miiko left. Oh, I didn't expect that. Are we really stuck with this girl? Is anyone interested? Only if she has the necessary abilities. To serve me breakfast and take care of me. Why not? Who do they think they are? Seriously, what are you talking about? What's going on? Well, the boss told us to take care of you, which means that you are going to join one of the guards of L. Congratulations. Everyone looked at me. Kero is going to ask you a ton of possibly boring questions to find out which guard you will work for, and we'll see you later. Next. Work. At that moment, my only wish was to go home, but I was stuck here with these strangers. What is going to happen to me? Finish the episodes. And with that, episode 2 is done. I am sorry for the lag, but that is staying because I cannot do this one more freaking time. As always, this is Geeky Dragon. Never be afraid to geek out about things you love. Until next time.